What up, y'all? Welcome back to another special edition of UFC categories. We are going to talk about UFC Fight Night Vegas, Steve Garcia versus David Onama. We are going to assign a category that properly describes the type of fight that we will see in, for that fight this weekend. There are 6 fights on the main cards. There's 6 categories. Which one will get which? You will just have to stay tuned and find out. My camera's on this side of my screen, so it's like I'm not looking directly into the camera. I'm looking like it's weird, like it's annoying. Uh, Anyways, I'm recording this video 2 days prior, so if something does change on the main card, I'm in a casual, you know what I mean? I'm a hardcore. I'm just like pre-plan. I'm like I'm prepping my food for the week. It's a very busy week. I have to do that this week, so. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into it, guys. We have the first category. What do we have here? Fastest KO. Which fight will end in the fastest KO, huh? So let's go through these fights real quick. Because there's a lot of cards that will end, fights that I believe will end in a KO. But the one that I'm going to say that will end the fastest will be Charles Radke versus Daniel Frenza. These guys are going to come right out. They're going to get right to it. There's going to be no feel out process. There's not going to be any, like, they may shake hands, they may throw a dap, and then they're just going to be swinging to KO each other. You know what I mean? These guys are, especially Charles Radke, but these guys are kill or be killed. Even what's his name? Daniel Frenza in his fight versus Zach Reese, or Reese McKee, came out, went straight for him. Got dropped 3 times, kept swinging, and didn't get finished. Charles Radke, same thing. Kill or be killed. He gets a KO one fight, the next fight he gets KO'd. He gets a KO one fight, the next fight he gets KO'd. And that's how his career's been. This fight we're going to see the fastest KO is going to happen in this fight. They're going to come out swinging, and someone's going to get dropped and KO'd. Pretty much is how this is going to happen. Alright? So that is the first category. We're going to go on to the next one. What do we have for the next category? We got might be missing a limb after the fight. That one should be self-explanatory, but I'm gonna go through and do my little Wheel of Fortune thing. Ding, 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 ding. Boom! Alan Nascimento versus Rafael Esteban. I mean, this might be the fight I'm most excited to watch. The grappling exchanges that we are about to watch, the scrambles that we are about to watch in this fight will be epic. Alan Nascimento just beat Jeffel Filho. Rafael Esteban just beat Felipe Bunez. He's also beaten Jesus Aguilar. High level grapplers. And these are 2 of the best. They're very, very good. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts. I am very, very excited to see this fight. I personally think that the grappling is going to be, they may be at a stalemate. They're going to be trying to submit each other, and I think they're both so high level that I don't know that they will be able to, Rafael Esteban might be trying to do a little bit more damage. If someone can hurt somebody, then I can see a submission, but for the most part, this is going to be a grappling match. I don't even know if they're going to throw a punch. They're going to probably just come out, hug, and just, pull guard. Someone's going to pull guard, or Rafael Esteban does go for takedowns, though. That's one thing that I do like about him, and that's why I picked him to win the fight, because he's very, very, very good at takedowns, and he does go for them, even if he's fighting a grappler. So, but this is going to be, the scrambles are about to be really crazy in this one. I'm very, very excited. I like high-level grappling, okay? A lot of people don't like the grappling in matches, but I really like high-level grappling. I think it's fun to watch, especially if you know what you're looking at, you know what I mean? So, that is that for that fight. On to the next category. What do we have here? We have fight that will make the biggest statement with a win. That one is pretty easy in my opinion. I do think that that's going to be, let me see here. We're doing our Wheel of Fortune thing. We got Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Ante Delija. Both of these guys, so first of all, Ante Delija, he got a nice knockout versus Marcin Tarbora. Waldo Cortez Acosta just lost to Sergey Pavlovich. But before that, he was on a 5-fight win streak. Both of these guys are right there, with one big win. Listen, Ante Delija came in to make a name for himself right away. There's already people talking about him getting into a title fight. Tom Aspinall is already saying that if Ante Delija gets there, he'll vacate. So, I mean, if Walter Cortez Acosta beats a guy with that much hype, he's right back in the mix. And same thing, if Ante Delija beats Waldo Cortez Acosta, who was on a 5-fight win streak, getting wins over good guys, then he can be right in the mix too as well. So this one, I do think that whoever wins this, is going to be catapulted pretty much. Because listen, let's be honest, heavyweight's doing much better these days, but it is not. It's still the division that needs the most help as far as talent's concerned. So anytime we can push something, push a narrative, push another guy, I think that's what the UFC is going to do with the winner of this one. I'm not saying they're going to get a title shot or anything like that, but maybe like one or two more fights away after this fight. So I am excited to see this fight. Listen, I have Ante Delija winning this fight, but Waldo Cortez Acosta is good, man. He is very good. So like, I'm on the fence. I don't really know who. I already made my prediction video and said Ante Delija, but I still don't know, man. Waldo Cortez Acosta is good. He is very good. So we shall see. And he's not fighting somebody with like a 4-inch reach advantage on him. So, we'll see what happens. On to the next category, we got rebound fight. Now this one's obvious. Which one of these guys needs a rebound, needs a win? And the two fighters on here that lost their last fight, Themba Gorimbo and Jeremiah Wells. Vicente Luque, we know what he did to Themba Gorimbo. And I completely forgot who Jeremiah Wells fought last, but he lost that fight too. And so I think both of these guys need a win. Not necessarily need it because they've been around for a long time. I don't think they're going to be cut or anything like that. But, Themba Gorimbo was on like a 4-fight win streak before this. I think he wants to bounce back and he wants to get back into the win column. Same thing with Jeremiah Wells. And, just get back into the win column. I think both men want that. Right? So, on to the next category. We have the fighters that will still need a few more even after they win. Okay, and what I mean by a few more is a few more wins to potentially challenge for top 5 position or a top or a belt, And so those two fighters, Steve Garcia and David Onama, the main event. I think that both of these guys, they're on the longest win streaks. But listen, featherweight's crazy right now. You have Diego Lopez has got a big win. Lerone Murphy got a big win. Obviously, Masvidal is there still with all the wins that he has in a row. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people in that division, that are looking for a title fight. So I think that Steve Garcia and David Onama, whoever wins, still needs at least 2 or 3 more fights. And that would put them on like a 9-fight win streak by the time they even can mention for the belt. So, I'm very high on Steve Garcia, unless they get like a brutal knockout, which Steve Garcia very well can. And I do think that he's the one that can actually make a push. But the thing is, his defense, I don't even know if he knows how to block like his chin, like defend his chin. He just pushes forward, man. But he is a good boxer. He knows how to handle range. He knows how to manage range. He does things good. He's a very good, calculated fighter, which is why he's able to knock guys out as quickly as he does. But he does throw caution to the wind sometimes, and he does not put defense first. So that could be something that gets him in trouble if he runs into like a Diego Lopez down the line, or like a Gene Silva, or somebody like with devastating KO power. I could see him running into trouble there. But until that happens, yeah, he's nice with it, man. We got who's the better prospect, and this is the last category. I'm very, very high on Yadier Delgado. Not so much on Isaac Delgarian. I do think that Isaac Delgarian could be good. He's very good at wrestling. I think he just needs to work on his striking game. You have to be well-rounded in the UFC these days. You cannot be relying on grappling anymore. It's just not a thing. Yadier Delgado is very well-rounded already. Good boxing, good submission game, good grappling, and I do think that I'm very high on him. I think he has a potential to go far. We'll have to see how that works out because, listen, competition is getting rampant, man. You know, even if you're good, you have to, and you're great, you have to. It's, I mean, the pathway in your career is important. There's a lot of things that have to go well and have to go right for your career, to be honest. So, um, yeah, yeah, it's very big. This is a very big fight for both of these men, even though they're young in their career. I think a win here could catapult Yadier Delgado and also Isaac Dolgarian to maybe like a top 20, top 15 guy next, and then we see what happens after that. So, it's your boy, MMA Mechanic. Please let me know what you think about the categories. Let me know if you think the categories that were assigned are correct, if you disagree with them. If you like the video, if you want to see me continue to do this these type of videos as far as the categories are concerned. And yeah, just let me know what you think. So comment, like, share, bell icon, you know, all the above. Until next time. Ding, ding, ding.